Star Wars gold, deals that never miss. Only on the IC, feel the force in every bid. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Falcon you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods and so much more. Looking for that Falcon or a figure still sealed? Where I see for life legends, our fate is revealed. We're collectors united, it's the thrill of the hunt. Each drop's a blast, this is the real stunt. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Ewok you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods and so much more. Lightspeed deals, we're coming in hot. On the IC, Taco Tuesday's the spot. Miss it, you must not, this is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. The Taco Tuesday.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy Taco Tuesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had my little post-it note on my camera there, so I had you bleeped out. George Callis first. I am first, maybe. Awfully quiet in here. Dude, it just started. Like, literally just started. John Noakes. Yo, Joe. Wrong page. Hey, hey. What up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? How's it going? How's everybody doing on this lovely Taco Tuesday? We got some thunderstorms in Nashville, but I kind of think they just passed, so hopefully we'll be okay here. But otherwise, good to go. I got tons of mocks, like billions and millions of mocks, so we're good to go there. I've got a Grogu Band-Aid, so I'm good to go there. A little scritchy scratch. I need the link, please. Oh, yes, dear. I'm sorry. I didn't send her the link so she could read the chat. Hold on 1 second, babe. Copy link. There you go, dear. Sorry about that. Howdy, Joe Collins. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy Taco Tuesday, Sam Cobra. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. George Callis, doing good. Just out on the road. Memphis. Wow, man. Drive safe, brother. Toby Black, what's up, buddy? From Canada. Up there in the Great White North. Brent Riggs, what up, dude? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stitches, gross. Surgical wounds, gross. But I'm hoping for you and praying for you, brother. 6 weeks left of recovery. That's all right. You're rocking, baby. That's not bad. Last week you had 7 weeks left, so you're going in the right direction, brother, for sure. That's what we're looking for here on Taco Tuesday. All right, let's get started with something small so nobody will feel left out if they get in a little bit late. We'll just go with a beater Luke Jedi here. Luke Jedi without much on him. Got a little bit of nose rub, a little bit of hand rub. I cannot at all see where he's from. Where's my trusty eye loop? It's a Taiwan Luke Jedi, so a Taiwan Luke Jedi. He's got that going for him, which is nice. He's going to be letter A, starting at $1. That's just our starting off thing, so everybody can get into the room and click onto the links and get ready to go without feeling like they missed out on anything. So there we go. There he is right there. Let me line up the camera a little bit better. Perfect. There we go. And I got a beautiful carded Biker Scout ad collection thanks to you. Yeah, there you go, brother. You got a Biker Scout last week. I think I got a couple bikers here tonight with me. Couple scouts. Loose Jabba's Goons. I'm really, really short on loose, brother. Sorry, Toby. I could give you 2 of them carded. I got all that carded, but very loose on loose. Very light on loose. Light on loose. light on loose. But I am looking for collections, folks. You know that. So if you find a collection of loose that might be too much for you or too many items for you, just let me know. I do pay a finder's fee, so you'll make some dough out of it either way. And then I'll have more loose figures to sell. But yes, if you are here only for loose tonight, hang out, have fun. But there won't be much loose. Tons of carded figures tonight. If you're here for carded, we got you covered. But it's going to be a heck of a night with carded figures for sure. Everybody seems to be starting to watch on YouTube nowadays instead of the IC. It's very strange. I guess YouTube streams better. Some people say on their TVs it's way better. So I don't know. I don't watch me. I just make the video. So I have no idea what's going on. All good, says Toby Black. All good. And he says 2 doll hairs on that Luke Jedi there. So there you go. Starting off, we got a $2 bid on Luke Jedi. Taiwan Luke Jedi, a little bit rough, but still good to go. I go back and forth. Can't make a decision. YouTube, you can throw Twitch in the mix if you want. If you're feeling froggy. We stream to Twitch as well. Da-da-dee-dee-dum. YouTube in the big screen, but bid on Facebook. Well, there you go. So you got them both running. YouTube on the big screen and Facebook on the little screen. Mox. Also, tell your friends if they're into Mox. There's some great deals to be had on this live stream. To be had. To one be had. Andrea's tagging away. Lots of tags tonight. You put up a picture like that. Holy moly, everybody wants in. Andrea's all done. Let's get on some loose figures here to start the night. Letter B, let's start with a Stormtrooper. Why not? I got this little Stormtrooper right here. He's in pretty good shape. Where's he from? Hong Kong Stormtrooper. Needs a bit of a cleaning on his back there. His legs have a little bit of dirt on them, but I'm sure a little bit of soap and water will fix that. You guys know I do not clean the toys. I want you to get them in better condition than you think they are. Maybe scrub them a bit and make them nicer than that. So there you go. Let me get this down here so you can see his other hand. A little bit of scraping on the hands. A little bit of marking on the legs. But still a nice white Stormtrooper. So a little bit of soap and water will make that nice. Comes with a blue-black blaster. Nice tight limbs. He's going to be letter B. Pop, pop. Stormy. Letter B. Letter B is a Stormtrooper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. B is a Stormtrooper. Letter C, how about a Chief Chirpa? He begins with letter C. 2 letter C's, as a matter of fact. Hail to the Chief, baby. Chief Chirpa, he's got some pretty good paint. Little scratch down the bottom of his scabbard there. But he is complete. Check him out. Hail to the Chief. Good Chirpa. Staring at a buck, how could you go wrong? He's going to be letter C for Chief and for Chirpa. Double C there, double C. Letter D, let's do an Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Unless you're buying an Admiral Akbar, then it's a good decision. Oh. This is a Taiwan Akbar. Oh, what's wrong with his hand there? Oh, nothing. It was just the glare. I thought like his hand was painted white, but it's just glare. See? Glare. Nice Admiral Akbar. Nice bright white. Good color. Good eyeballs. Pretty little eyeballs. And he's got his stick for pointing out what you've done to fall into such a trap. It's going to be letter D. The Admiral. Admiral Akbar. Okay. It's A, B, C, D, F. F is going to be Fett. Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Where? Right here. In my hand. That looks to be a black belt, does it not? Nope. Brown belt. A little bit dark in my room, I guess. Boba. His name is Boba. He was a bounty hunter with rockets in his wrist and a knife below his knee. His name is Boba. Don't you want him in your collection? He's the best 'cause he's got a rocket pack and some green on him. I don't know what that's from. Yeah, that's a little bit of a green stain there. Green machine. Don't know what that's from. But he's got a nice chest, and he does come complete with blaster. But he's got some cool colors in him here. Here, check like the back of the helmet. It's probably just fading or different types of plastic, but it's kind of cool. A little bit of swirlies in him. He is Boba Fett. And he is letter F, 'cause he is Boba Fett. Then next up, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Letter G is going to be Anakin. Anakin Skywalker, last 17-year program's #1 in your hearts. Hi, I'm Anakin. Do you happen to know what time the Canasta tournament is starting? In the bonus room. He's a Boba Fett. Anakin Skywalker. He's got a little bit of discoloration there, but it's minor. I got a question about volunteering for next ICCC, especially with my help. I am not quick and can't do security like the old days. If I volunteer opportunities to help check bags as assistant, dude, you just fill it out on the volunteer form when it's back up. It's not up right now. I got to rebuild the whole website. But A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is Anakin. But when you fill out the volunteer form, you can put in there what you can do, what you can't do, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, stuff like that, and then we'll go off that. And yeah, there are jobs for every level of running around, you know? So don't worry about that for sure. Next up, let's do a Endor Rebel Soldier. Endor Rebel Soldier. But yeah, dude, there's always room at ICCC for help. Actually, we did fill up on volunteers this past year, which was cool. Usually I'm begging for volunteers the week before, but this year it was like, can't take any more volunteers. We're out of t-shirts and badges that I have to pre-order. So, painted face. Got a couple minor backpack scratches there, but very minor. And he is complete with his proprietary blaster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. He's letter H. Endor Rebel Soldier. Endor Rebel Soldier, letter H. And letter Boba Fett took a digger. Because Endor Rebel Soldier hit him over. It's chaos here. He's like, Boba Fett, you don't belong on Endor. Get out of here. And he knocked him over. Which is a valid concern. Boba Fett does not belong on Endor. Okay, next up, we've got a custom figure. This one's actually really cool. This is a Y-Wing Pilot custom. Y-Wing Pilot custom figure. Kind of sort of looks like Biggs to me with no mustache. But this is a customized figure for the Y-Wing Pilot. I think it's built off a B-Wing Pilot to start. Yeah, I think so. But you can tell the legs and the arms. Looks like a B-Wing Pilot. But he is custom, and he comes with an awesome Y-Wing helmet. What? Boop. Check that out. So there you go. Starting at $1. But he's cool. When do you get to see a Y-Wing Pilot, right? He doesn't have a blaster, but he's a custom figure, so I guess you can put him with any blaster you feel like it. But yeah, he's a vintage custom figure, so made out of vintage pieces. The helmet is obviously secondary or aftermarket or whatever. You can tell it's like rubbery. It has the clear glass there. All right. That's it for loose. Let's get into some carded figures. I don't know if there's anything special you guys wanted. Anything special you saw. I got even more stuff. So what do you say? Just take one off of each top row here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay, that is a Nikto. Really nice tri-logo Nikto. Beautiful card. Look at this. That's actually very grade worthy. Helmet is from Hasbro. Well, there you go. That makes sense. So it's not aftermarket. It is market. Look at how nice this tri-logo is. You got a tri-logo Nikto unpunched. Very, very nice. The pilot is on C, D, F, G, H, I. I, as Inigo Montoya, am here to kill your father. You killed my father. Prepare to die. My name is Inigo Montoya. Very nice card. Pretty dang nice bubble. Couple dents here and there, but really nothing when it comes to a tri-logo. Check him out. And we're going to start him off at $1. Hopefully he'll go for a fair deal, but we'll start him off at $1. Why not? We'll see how the bidders are bidding tonight. But that is a very nice tri-logo, fully sealed Nikto, unpunched. Very nice card. Looks beautiful. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong, and that's going to be letter M. M as in monocle. All right, next up, letter N as in nonacle. Behave, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Benjamin Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ooh, what is E? I didn't do an E yet. I'll do an E right after Behave, Obi-Wan. I'll do a letter E. Sorry, Nick, I did just kind of skip right over it. Gee willikers. I lost internet. We see the cameras before you go on. Can we see the cameras? Yes, dear. Absolutely. Here's the cameras, hon. Sorry, Andrea's at a secondary location and she just lost power, so we'll just hold on a minute. Nick Grooms, blind bid on letter E. Blind bid on letter E. Andrea's going to get it all fixed up here. She just lost internet. We're having good storms that are coming through Tennessee right now. $30 on M, $50 on M, $60 on M. Beautiful tri-logo Nikto. Andrea says, thanks, that means I am clear to roll. Behave, Obi-Wan. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful bubble. Wow. You don't see that every day, folks. He's a gray hair Obi-Wan Kenobi. What do Obi-Wans go for nowadays? I don't know. So let's start him at $1 hair and see what happens. 79 back Obi-Wan Kenobi. Very, very nice. Has a little tiny bit of sticker residue I notice here from the price tag, but I'm sure you could get that off. Otherwise, he is very, very nice. Bubble's great. Card is great. Great, babe. Look at that card. Very nice. He's flat. The Earth is flat. Just kidding. I don't know. I've never been in space. I'd like to try it, though. If anybody's going, I'll definitely take the seat next to you. 79 back Obi-Wan with a crispy bubble. There you go, Dion. That's a good name for it. Crispy bubble. Bam. Starting at $1. What can you even think about going wrong? I don't think you can. That's going to be letter P, as in Paul, or Penguin, or Palomino. Behave, Obi-Wan, starting at $1. Where do you get that? Just here on Taco Tuesday. We need something for letter E. I'm going to grab it out of my little letter E secret box of what could it be? Letter E. Grabbed a handful of things. Let's see what we pulled out. We got a Chewbacca mask. We got one sticker for Luke Skywalker, X-Wing pilot, and Death Star droid. Here, these are good. Presto Magic! Return of the Jedi Presto Magic. That's what we're selling here. And if you buy the Presto Magic, you get a free one sticker sheet and a free Chewbacca mask. But here you go. Presto Magic, still fully sealed. Fully marked down from back in the day. Holy moly. But there you go. Make the action come alive. Comes with 5-inch and 24-inch full color background scene with over 30 transfers in there. It is fully sealed, so get your hands on that one. You get this for free. And this for free. If anybody's comments are missing, just let Andrea know. She just caught up from the internet going down. Down, down, down. In history, of course. Letter E. That's crazy letter E. For those keeping track. What is F and N? Fun. If you look at the thing in the middle, it doesn't tell you. So let me check. Letter F is... there is no letter N. There's a letter M. Letter F is Boba Fett. There is only a letter N and a letter P. Or, I'm sorry, a letter M is in Michael, and a letter P is in Paul. And there you go. And we're going to put this one up next. Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. This is the Boba Fett where the sticker offer. So that's a sticker right there on top of the original offer. And trying to read the sticker. Williams? Wilson? Does anybody know what this sticker is? It's got like W something in the background. You can hardly see it. Let me see this. W-I-I Wilson's? I think it's Wilson's. Oh yeah, there it says Wilson's. W-I-L-S-O-N apostrophe S. Does anybody know where Wilson's is? Wilson's. I'm going to look this one up just because it is graded and I'm sure it's expensive or reasonably priced for what it is, but still pricey, so I want to look it up real quick. $20 back G, and it's got that Boba Fett offer that everybody wants. Death Squad. Death Squad Commander. 1,400 bucks. 900 bucks and 925 ungraded. 2,200 bucks graded. Let me see what they've sold for recently. That's what the ones are for sale for, so 2,200, stuff like that. $20 back offer list. Gotta find a Boba Fett offer. I only see card backs with the Boba Fett offers. Boba Fett offers are the good ones. Because it's got Boba Fett on it. How could you go wrong? It looks like these are really expensive. They all seem to be over $2,000. What do you guys think I should start this one at? I only see one on eBay with a Boba Fett offer. Let me see. And it's pretty beat up and ungraded, and it's $500. Yeah, it's beat up and ungraded. It does have that extension sticker on it, though. They're looking like $2 grand, $2,200. Let's start it off at $1,200, whatever. Because I know for a fact I saw one on IC Auction House, Deal No Deal, that's at $1,200 now, and the guy said no deal. So, and that's not a Boba Fett offer. This is the free Boba Fett offer. We're going to start it off at $1,200. It is the 21 back or 20 back G, so only 20 back G. And it is the Boba Fett offer, and it is graded AFA 80, card 80, bubble 80, figure 85. So it is a beautiful piece. And I'm starting it off dirt cheap. If you go look it up, any of these up on eBay, any of the graded 80 ones are $2,000 or more. This one I'm starting at $1,200. It's cheap. That's probably way too cheap. So somebody's going to jump on that. That's a deal. And I know Death Squad Commanders are popular. All right. That's going to be letter S as in Sam. S as in Sam. All right. We need a few more here. Should I just grab 3 randos? Yeah, this one's fun. We'll sell this one. Boop. Died in shipping from Australia. That it was originally an AFA 60, so I don't feel too bad about it. Card 80, bubble 60, figure 85. You see it's got the little crack there too, so it caught the shock, came free of his bubble, escaped. But how could you possibly go wrong? He's still in a $100 case, starting at $1. Can't go wrong. His blaster's still taped on the inside. This is a Return of the Jedi 79 back red snaggletooth, starting at $1 here. Can't go wrong. Letter T. Letter T. All right, next up. What do you guys want? You got any picks for me? Any picks for me? Picks, questions? We can do this one too. This is the other one that broke in shipping. Han Solo Bespin. He is still in there, but his blaster busted loose in shipping. He was originally a 75 grade, card 75, bubble 85, figure 90. So it's a real bubble, or a real bummer. But he did crack right there, and you can see where he took the shock from shipping. So that one is busted. But just his blaster fell out. Otherwise, he still perfectly displays and was graded at 75. So very, very nice piece. And he will start off at $1. That's a 77 back Han Solo Bespin. If that wasn't cracked, that's like a $500 figure. So I should have probably wrote that one down. But there you go. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong. Letter U is in uniform, or unfortunately that bubble broke in shipping. All right, off to letter Z. Don't worry, it was the Han Solo that already busted, so it's fine. I'll get Chad to get it or something when he comes down. I can't get back there. Chad, if you're watching. Chad, if you're watching, can I borrow you, thin person? All right, next up. You heard me. It's coming. Hello, Chad. Hello, skinny person.
Oh, you dropped something?
Yep, totally. All the way back. Here, take the claw. The claw. Chad's on it. Look at how skinny he is. Modern marvel of mankind.
What is? Oh, this is the card figure back there?
It was already broken, so that's a good news before you pick up and freak out.
It's too heavy for the claw.
If you can tilt it and get the side, you can do good grip and get it. Or maybe drag it with the claw. The claw. Yes, Han is you. Han is you. Okay, we're going to go over to letter Z here, so I'm going to make little stickers for these. Letter W. First up, we got Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. He's on a Return of the Jedi card, and he looks darn nice. Let's check him out. Dion Noakes says, "Hi, Skinny Chad."
Hello.
That is a nice Darth Vader. Check him out. Minor litho scratch there. It's not even a tear or anything. It's just like from dragging it. A little bit of wear or something. Bubble looks perfect. And he is a 77 back Darth Vader. Made in Hong Kong. And he will come in this star case. And he has a Jafco price tag. Jafco. Thank you very much, Chad. I appreciate it.
He's up here.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to start him at $1 because he's a Darth Vader and everybody loves Darth Vader and he'll take care of himself. I don't even have to Google him. Because Darth Vader don't go cheap. That's the name of the game on Darth. Being a Dark Lord of the Sith and all, it's understandable. Look, Han Solo is not any more ruined. Oh, he is a little bit. He kind of fell through the bottom. That's on me. Well, that just happened right here, live on TV. Dion Noakes, you can take away the thing, but still $50 is cheap for that. So it's up to you if you want to keep it. But that is your call. Just want to make sure it can spin before I leave it unattended. Nope. It cannot. Okay, we're good to go now. Cool. Good to go. Nice. Cool, Dion. Well, you're in the lead. Still a good deal. Han Solo Bespin. All right, next up. 8D8. 8D8. Return of the Jedi. 77 back. Unpunched. 8D8. He will also be starting at $1 here. I'm starting a bunch of stuff at $1 tonight. We'll see how it pans out. If it doesn't, then we'll have to start stuff at a little bit higher. It doesn't seem like it is panning out because I'm looking at the price tags here and they are not great. But there you go. 8D8. We're going to start him at $1 too. That's a nice big bubble to be so nice. Look at how nice his bubble is. Always bring top quality mint on cards. Look at these things. Where else are you going to see that? Let alone on a live sale starting at $1 on a live auction on a random Tuesday. Only on the Imperial Commissary. This one has a Walmart sticker there. Who knew Walmart was around? There you go. And he will be letter X. Darth Vader is letter W. W. He will be letter X. That's what I'm saying. Don't even have a bid on Darth Vader yet. What's going on, guys? Nobody wants a $1 Darth Vader? Come on now. Next up, Tri-Logo Wicket. Tri-Logo Wicket. We're going to start him off $250-ish. Or, yeah, $250. Just because you guys are making me nervous without bidding on Darth Vader. Tri-Logo Wicket. Everybody's favorite fuzzy bear. Pretty darn good bubble, especially for a tri logo. I mean, some dents, no breaks, no cracks. Nice flat card, or decently flat card. Tri logo Wicket KB Toy Store sticker. Fully sealed. We're going to start them off at, what did I say? 2 something? 250, let's start them off at. 250. That's cheap for a tri-logo Wicket. 250. And he's going to be letter X. W, X, Y. He's letter Y. Y as in, yeah, it's a Wicket. W, X, Y. And then letter Z, Uncle Gundy. This is the Canadian Uncle Gundy. All the way from Canada. Uncle Gundy from the Droids line. Beautiful card, beautiful figure, beautiful everything. I'm going to start him off at $250. Just because I know the loose figure there, I've seen it sell on eBay recently for $350. Just for the loose figure with the coin. So I know $250 is cheap for carded. Cheap for carded, very nice bubble, very nice card, very vibrant, and Canadian, La Guerre des Étoiles. Alrighty, folks, and then I'm going to put this puppy up, and I'm going to back out here and pop you on the roundabout camera so you guys can see everything that's going on for sale right now on this crazy live auction. Really top of the line here on Taco Tuesday. The best of the best in vintage Star Wars. The Imperial Commissary. And that Droids carded Uncle Gundy is going to be letter Z, as in zebra or zipper. And it fell. I'll have to wait till it spins around. Here we go. Check it out. This is what's spinning right now. Live on the Imperial Commissary. Yes, there is a poster tonight. As a matter of fact, good ask. Good ask, Sam Cobras. There is a poster tonight. Let's check out the poster, folks. Here it be. Don't you see? It's a Return of the Jedi poster, and Andrea told me what this is from, but I don't remember. Andrea, what is this from? And it's got stuff on the other side as well. Like, a bunch of stuffs. William Tushina, no. No, sir, I will not. Definitely not. Nope. Can't do that, buddy. Can't be the guy with all the no repro stickers and go there. People will take pictures. High C Coca-Cola promotion. Was it vintage, dear? Should I pull it down and check it out? I can check it out. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. It says, free poster when you purchase 4 cans of any flavor of High C. And it's from 1983, so it is a vintage poster for sure. Vintage poster from 1983. And it came free with 4 cans of High C. And here's the back of it. Yeah, Andrea remembers stuff better than me. But that's a really cool poster. Vintage and High C promotional poster. Got it for free with 4 cans of High C. And no, I can't sell this lightsaber. It's how I hang pictures because a little tiny piece of it's broken. So it works perfect for hanging those. But I know you guys always want the sabers. But that one is NFS. I use it too much. I guess I could just get a stick, but still, it's cooler. Starting bid for Uncle Gundy. Uncle Gunderson. Starting bid is $250. $250 is the starting bid. All right, and here you be. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to show you anything again. Also, if you have any questions for me, the IC, about ICCC, about IC for Life charity, about anything, feel free to ask. I am here at your disposal currently. What is letter I? Letter I is a customized Y-wing pilot. He's I think a B-wing pilot, or possibly a Luke, but I think a B-wing pilot that's repainted to look like that, to look like a Y-wing pilot. He's a custom figure. Steven Radizak, howdy y'all. Oh shoot, Radizak, I was supposed to bring your figure there, the custom figure, to show people. I forgot it. Andrea, you don't happen to have one sitting here, do you? Letter EI is a high C poster. That's the extra item down the bottom. And letter E is the color forms. Or the Presto Magic, rather. Presto Magic. Well, Andrea's calling me. She might have lost power or something. Hello, my dear. Okay, drive safely. I love you. Bye. Oh, can you grab the custom figure? It's on the stairs going up to the bonus room. Dear? I think I lost her. Hey, can you grab my custom figure? It's on the stairs going up to the bonus room. Thanks. Bye. Love you, bye. You can pull the ICCC exclusive custom figure from my box to show it off there. Well, there you go. I don't know how the boxes work, man. They don't let me touch those. That's why they all stay correct. All right, guys, I am doing the numbers here, so if I miss anything, please tell me. But I'm doing the numbers while Andrea drives over because she is... We just lost internet at the house. We've been having storms. So please bear with me. CDU is at 110. 110. Michael Highland. E4 Jason McKee. Scott Cummins, F40. I have your turbo diesel engine in my truck, bro. W115. Brian Campbell. 115 is too cheap for a Darth Vader, guys. Do something about that, please. Because I don't want to have to eBay all the prices for the rest of the night. Brian Campbell, 115. C7, Brent Riggs. Sorry, folks, just catching up. I-155, Dion Noakes. Dang, that custom Y-Wing puzzle pilot. I should get all my customs and sell them on here. They're going for high deals. E5, Nick Brooms. Brent Riggs, H1, Rebel Commando complete. Can't go wrong for a doll hair, bud. Brent Riggs. G15. Anakin. G5, G15. T110. D20. H9. H9, Peter Jaglio. H8, F40. W105. Alright, we're all caught up. Now let me see what I missed down the bottom. Vintage lunchboxes are where we left. What is I? I is the custom Y-Wing pilot. 155 on I got you, buddy. 40 on F, I got you. P80, okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi, mint on card, going for $80, folks. What's going on? Raining its butt off, yeah, dude. It was raining here for sure. W. Brian Campbell. Chris Ackerman, what up? How you doing? ABB is Aaron Schauner. Sam Cobra on W. There we go. We got a bid on Darth Vader. Thank goodness. I was getting nervous there, Sam. Thank you, sir. Still, 150 for Darth Vader. That's cheap. How much is Darth Vader carded? So far, he's at 150. Just had a bid before you asked. Brian Campbell, P85. That's on that Behave Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that is Brian Campbell. Chad Bordner, H5. H is already at $9, brother. Now it's at 10, Brent Riggs. Yeah, custom is more than a mint on card. Vader is insane. W's already at 150. Cody, you'd have to go at least 155. What is the condition on A? It's in bad condition. It was just a starting figure. He's got a scratched nose and a scratched hand. I could show him to you again if you want, but he's not in nice condition if you're looking for an upgrade or anything. W160, Scott Cummins. There we go, Darth Vader. Dion Lane Noakes, TNU 125. You got it, buddy. 125. TNU. Man, I am garbage at Excel. John Noakes, I don't know why it came, but it came up Din Noakes, but I'm leaving it because it auto-populated, so. Mark Ruick, what up from the land down under? What letter is Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan is letter P as in Paul. P as in Paul is Obi-Wan. Droid's Uncle Gundy is currently at $250 starting bid. No bids yet. $250. You're in the lead on Uncle Gundy. I wish I had a room for men on card collecting. That's the hardest thing to collect. It's extra space. 120 Obi-Wan. Sean Conover. Obi-Wan is letter P. You got it, man. Sean Conover, you are in the lead on Obi-Wan at 120. I can't honestly see the letters. That's all right, man. You just looking on a cell phone? Is that why? Todd Atkins, P90. P is already at 120, brother. Cody, same deal. P is at 120. Z, I think it is. Yeah, Z, he's starting off at 250, Uncle Gundy. W165. That's going for Cody Eccles. GZ. H12. That's Peter Jaglio. It's cool looking for an upgrade. Yeah, that's why I said it, dude. It definitely is not an upgrade. That Luke is kind of rough. Michael Highland, P95. P95. It's already at 120, brother. P130. Cody takes over on P. That is Obi-Wan. 1 second, everybody. Oh, there she got in. Hey, baby. Is it crazy out there?
No, there's just a lot of traffic on the highway.
Sorry, dude. Andrea is here. And we got the custom. So I could show you all. Cody Eccles, P130. Michael Highland, P125. Michael Highland, Cody Eccles beat you to it. He's at 130. You know what? Collecting Min on Card is space grabbing. I made a really cool Min on Card stand on a Lazy Susan that cost me a grand total of $120 from Lowe's that I'm glad to teach anybody how to make, and it holds like 45 cards or something like that, and it only takes up a 2 foot by 2 foot footprint. So if you are looking to go into Min on Cards and the only reason why you're not doing it is because of space, there is a solve for that, and it's cool, and I'll definitely show you for free. Just shoot me a PM. I made a post at one point. But that's how I do my Min on Cards, because they do take up tons of space. So I essentially made a Lazy Susan that can spin around, and it has, I think it's like 45 Min on Cards it holds, or something like that, or 44 or something. Cell phone too. Always makes it tough. P is now at 175 with Sean Conover, Cody. W175, going to Cody. All right, P at 200 with Cody. There we go. 200. Okay. There we go. F is at 45. Baby, I do not know how you do this. I love you. This is murder. Scott Cummins, 165 on W. It's at 175, brother. Sean Conover, P2 225. 225. S Conover. John Noakes, I 170. You're already at 172 on that, brother, so you're still winning. Brent Riggs, B30. All right, I just did Brent Riggs, B30. What's that, dear? You found it? All right, cool. Oh. If you guys ever think that Andrea is just hanging out playing with the dog, she is not. That is murder. Doing the back end of this thing is freaking bonkers. I am exhausted. I need a drink. That'll do it. Whoo! Whew. Hot tamale right there. I'm in shock on letter I. I am too. Steven Radizak. Hey, everybody that's watching, that's seeing this Y-Wing pilot go for $1 million. Steve, you got to make Y-Wing pilots. And it's a great piece, and I know you guys love the customs, but Steven Radizak makes beautiful customs. I'm going to show you the one he made for ICCC, and then you guys can buy some of the ones we had left over. There was a little tiny shipping delay that caused us not to get the bubbles till Sunday. So for one of the very first times ever, some of the exclusives are left over from ICCC, and you guys can get in on those if you want. I'll show it to you now, and we'll sell it separate if you want one of these. There were 4 different exclusives. This one is mine. These were created by Steven Radizak there for ICCC 2026. They're very, very special, and there were only 55 made total. We only sold about, I'd say, 2/3 of them because we didn't have a completed one until Sunday. And shout out to Steve. He kept coming to me every day and going, man, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, dude, it happens. And he got these bubbles Saturday evening and stayed up all Saturday night with 4 other wonderful people and carded the figures in their hotel room, and they came out beautiful. So this was the exclusive custom Imperial Commissary Collectors Convention figure. It was the Namath. That was Namoth. And if you spell that backwards, it spells Thoman. Freddie wrote there. Freddie Thoman is the one who made the card back and the original design for this. Steven Radizak made it into a real, actual figure. 5 points of articulation. These are molded like custom figures. They are not 3D printed in any way. This is all custom. They are numbered. And Freddie also signed each one. Freddie Thoman created the ATST and many other vintage Kenner products. He also created Nerf guns and strawberry shortcakes and this, that, and the other. And then there's a little info about the Predatorian, which was ours. This is mine, number 1 out of 55 for this year. There are 4 different variants. Now, there's 4 different variants, and then on the variants, there's also 4 individual ones that have a little scar here. And those are like the factory era rare variants that are super rare. There's only 4 of those. But there's 4 different variants. And you can get any one of the 4. They're in sealed blind bags. And if anyone would like these, $150. These were only $150. And just for the record, this custom Y-Wing pilot right here is currently at $172. This is $150. There's a limited number of these. Andrea will keep track if anybody wants one. I highly suggest it. It's a top quality figure on a card. Absolutely beautiful. He even has the bubble coffin in there, the secondary bubble, to hold the figure straight up and forward. And they are absolutely wonderful. Really, really beautiful customs. Really top shelf, top notch. Extremely limited. And they come with a $40 autograph right there from a vintage Kenner Star Wars designer. If you want to get in on one of these, just put up Andrea, just write Andrea and say, right here on the thread, and say, Andrea, can I get a custom? And she will add $150 to your bill, and we will pick you out one of the blind bags and ship it to you, and then you can find out which one you got, of which one could very well be one of the ultra rare 1 of 4 variants with the scar on his arm there. Steven Radizak, feel free to chime in if I missed anything about that. I was just shooting it off the top of my head there. But these are absolutely beautiful, folks. And the only reason why there's some of these left over is because the bubbles, which are awesome with the tray and everything, because the bubbles didn't come until Saturday night. So our loss on day of is your gain here on Taco Tuesday. These are absolutely phenomenal. This one is mine, and I think I will actually eventually send it off for grading. I bought like 5 of my vintage figures, my customs, to CAS to get graded this year at ICCC, because they're freaking awesome. I think they're better than like all the action figures that exist today. Like, look at that figure. It's hard to show you without the glare. Should have sent me a loose one, Steve. And then I could have showed it off, because I sure as heck ain't opening that thing. Next year, that's a good thing to remember, Steve. Send me a loose one, and then I could be like, check this out. Because they're really, really well done, and they have 5 points of articulation, and it's like a legit custom figure that's molded and everything. It is no 3D printer knockoff, pump out a million copies. There are only 55 of this in the world, and they are autographed by the designer, who is a vintage Kenner designer. This is the closest thing to a vintage Kenner Star Wars figure that has been produced since 1986. ICCC exclusive right there, the Predatorian. And they're $150 each. And the funny thing is Steve comes to me, right? And I gotta, props, Steve, and I'm gonna shout you out for this and embarrass you a little. But Steve comes to me and he goes, Mike, I don't know what to do, because the figure is actually costing me the exact same amount of money it cost me to make it, that I'm charging you. And I said, dude, then charge me more and I'll charge more. And he's like, I don't want to do that. I want to keep them at the regular price, the $150. And he's like, and it'll be fine, but I can't do... Last year we did these blind boxes. And he's like, I can't do the blind boxes because those are $2 each. But I can do blind bags because I have a bunch of them sitting here. And they're nice bags. They're like poly whatever bags, but they're nice. And I'm like, of course, dude, that's great. I'm like, that's no worries at all, man. And he's such a nice guy. So Steve, I don't even think made $1 off these, as terrible as I feel. So if you want custom figures of anything, go to Steven Radizak. He's got 1 billion different custom figures. He is the best customizer I have ever seen, ever. And it doesn't even look like a custom figure. It looks like a production figure. He does such a top-notch job. This is unpunched. It does have the punch hole, but it is, currently is still unpunched because I haven't pushed it out. But it is there, and it's a heck of a figure. Look at that big, meaty Predatorian, and he's got, like, claws and a jetpack, and look at the helmet. It's freaking awesome. So anyway, if you need custom figures, go talk to Steven Radizak. He's got 1 million different customs, and they are all such high quality and beautiful. Steve, I hope I sold you a couple of your customs you got at your house instead of, since I know you made like a nickel off of ICCC this year, if that. But I love you, and I appreciate the heck out of it, Steve. So thank you, sir. And it's great. So there you go. I don't know anything that's going on currently, so I'm going to try to catch up. Did Thomas Fagan get one so I could see it firsthand when I go get my plastic fix of the week? I think he did. I think they all got him, because they have a picture with Freddie Thoman holding him. Him, Adam Chitwood, I think Peter Buck, and somebody else, maybe, well, I don't know who else was in the picture, but I did see the picture, and they're all holding him with Freddie Thoman there, the guy who actually designed it. But Freddie embodies a full-spectrum industrial designer and problem solver spanning more than 50 years as a toy production designer, illustrator for film and stage, in addition to practical effects fabricator of props, sets, and miniatures. It's taken him around the world for every major toy line and company, starting with Kenner in '78 as a young college design student. During those early years at Kenner, he not only worked on Star Wars, but due to his advanced skill set in illustration, was entrusted with the production artwork on the Star Wars playsets, the Rebel Command Center he made. He made the Hoss Ice Planet playset. He made the electronic toothbrush. and the Death Star board game. And he did that package artwork. He also made the AT-ST Scout Walker and the Tidarium Shuttle. How cool is Freddie Thoman? Kenner and Hasbro further invested in Freddie, using him in collaboration with Hollywood and motion picture franchises such as Alien, Terminator, Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, and all the Batman properties through 1996. 1996, Freddie went rogue and into an independent design contract upon the birth of his daughter Indigo, further expanding his product design portfolio from coast to coast. Honored by ICCC's invitation with exceptional talents of Steven Radizak, together have created this hybrid Predator Mandalorian action figure. The adventure continues with the Predatorian. So there you go. I read it to you. I'm going to pop that down there. If you want one of those, just let Andrea know. If you want other custom figures, go see my man Steven Radizak. This is an unsolicited, he is a good person review. I love his customs. He will be coming back to ICCC every single year and making no money on his customs at all, as long as I have anything to say about it. And Steve, I love you. And thank you very much. You make something special that'll last forever, man, because we'll remember it and we're collectors. So thank you very much. And he is a sweetheart. And I don't know. Nothing else I could say. Go buy his figures. Talk to Steve. Say, dude, I like customs. What do you got? And he will let you know because he's a good dude. So there you go. That's all I got to say. Mike, when are you finalizing the list on the IC for all the customs? What does that mean? Oh, like the list of all the custom figures? God, I don't know. Make Nick Smith-McCombs do that. He knows better than I do. I know there's one that's nobody's seen. We were at the after party because we do a little after party on Monday with the leadership team at the. We rent a nice big Airbnb type mansion situation, and we're doing the after party. And we were talking, and we're like, does anybody even know about the ones from the first year? Because it was actually the second year. But the second year, we had this custom exclusive figure, and I only gave it out for free to the leadership team. I didn't sell any of them. It was like a special thing for the leadership team. So I don't even know if any of you guys have even seen the very first custom. The numbers, when you had to pick numbers, that list is as updated as it is currently. I probably won't update it with these names because I didn't pay attention to the numbers people bought at the show. So it'll be an incomplete list. But yeah, the reason why you picked numbers on that one is because they're we just got the number that you wanted and then sent it. All right, folks, now on to all the stuff that is for sale tonight. If there's anything you want to see, any questions you have, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to show you. More than happy to show you. We got $45 on an AT-8. He's a 77 back unpunched, but $45 is too cheap for a carded vintage Star Wars figure. So that's the letter X right there. That is a steal of a deal. Everything's still a really good deal that is up. So feel free to bid. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm more than happy to show you or answer any questions that I happen to know the answers to. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining us for Taco Tuesday. This is super fun. There's a ton of people watching this. Tons of comments from YouTube and info from YouTube and stuff going on. It's all over the place. It's really cool. Letter M is a steal of a deal. I know it's only a Nikto, but that is a steal. Because it's a tri-logo Nikto and it's a really clean card. Unpunched. Y and Z. What are Y and Z? People don't like them. Z is Uncle Gundy. Alright, so we're going to pull down Uncle Gundy. And I'll get up something else. He's had no bids. And what is Y? Y is the Wicket. I can't believe Wicket Tri-Logo. I'm going to pull this down. But here, look at this. If anybody's keen on that, that is a beautiful figure. Beautiful bubble. Beautiful card. Starting off at $250. So a good deal. And I'm going to put up two new ones for Y and Z. Alright. Letter Y is going to be a Leabosh. And I'm going to start her off at 300 bones there. $300 on Leabosh. She's got a good bubble. No breaks in that bubble, just a couple dents, but it is a big fatty tri-logo bubble, so it happens constantly. More often than not. Beautiful card. Very, very vibrant. Very nice. Little tiny crease right here, but you can't see it on the front. But you can see it on the back right there. Burp. And she's in there with her helmet and all her fun stuff. So there you go. Starting off at 300 bones right there. Leabosh. She's going to be letter Y. Letter Y as in Yankees. New York Yankees. X. Put it in the wrong place. Letter Y. And then the new letter Z is going to be a Ramba. Tri-logo Ramba. He is unpunched. This one says $5.75 on the back of it, so that must be what they go for on eBay, because that's where I get those prices. So we're going to start him off at $500. And this is last 17 of your program's #1 in your hearts. But that is a mint on card Ramba, and he's unpunched, has the free figures or $1.59 figure sticker, £1.59 rather, and has a really nice bubble. Look at how nice his bubble is. Little bit of a dent here in the front, but that might even be something you could just yank out with tape. But his bubble is really nice on the sides. Look at that. So there you go. Ramba, he's going to be starting at 500 bones. And he's going to be letter Z. Last 17, Ramba. Info on the customer. Yeah, of course, Robert. Definitely talk to Radizak. Good dude. Lots of different customs figures. And a really good dude, so give him business. Thank you. Alright, let me show you Z there. There's letter Z. Ramba. Last 17. Leabosh. Tri-logo Leabosh. 8D8 for a killer deal. He's only at $50 there, 8D8. And then Darth Vader. Darth Vader is only at $175 on a Darth Vader. Come on, folks. That's like a $250 figure at least, isn't it? $175 on a Vader? That's a steal. All right, here we go. Here's everything currently spinning. Feel free to ask any questions about anything you see. More than happy to tell you. Ramba is starting at $500. $500 on Ramba. Last 17 in your programs, #1 in your hearts. Got $60 on 8D8. Speaking of ICCC, is there an artwork template for the badges? No, there really isn't one. The badges are, I think it's 5 inches by 3 inches. Let me find a badge. Let me find my tape measure. There it is. The badges are 5 inches by 3 inches, Robert. So 5 by 3 is what you're shooting for. 300 DPI, please, when you scan it in. And it has to be original artwork, can't be AI. We try to stick away from even Carvana or whatever that's called. So it's like, because we keep the originals for the ICCC archive eventually. So make sure you keep your originals. All right, we're going to go up here. I can't believe S has no bids on it. We're going to call T and U, and then I'm going to pull it down. S, T, and U. I'll sell S on the IC. It'll sell. So if you want to get in on any of these right now, do it now or forever hold your peace. Or at least hold your peace till I post that Death Squad Commander on the IC. Alright, first one is letter T. Letter T is at 130 with Mr. Vosley. It is the Broken Bubble Snaggletooth. And that's going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Oh, Deion Noakes put 135 on T. That's alright. Sorry I missed it there, buddy. It was probably when I was taking over for a minute. But you're in the lead then. So we'll call you instead, and we'll give T a second. Letter U, going once, going twice, going thrice, for $1.25, Han Solo Bespin, sold. Thank you, Robert. We'll call that Han Solo Bespin Escape. Cody, I'm only starting it off at $1,200, man. All the ones on eBay are over $2,000 for the same grade. So I thought it was an unbelievably killer deal, but nobody's bid on it. But the starting bid is 1,200 bones. All right, we're going to go back here and we're going to do Snaggletooth for Deion Noakes at 135, going once, twice, 3 times. The grade is an 80. It is a AFA 80 Death Squad Commander 20 back. Card is an 80. Bubble is an 80. Figure is the 85. Letter EI is the poster. It's the High C poster. Here, I'll show you. It is from 1983, so it is vintage. And you could get it for free with 4 cans of High C if you purchase 4 cans of High C. And it's actually a really cool friggin' poster. It's in great condition. Mr. Snag has escaped. Alright, let me get these 2 guys down. We'll find something else to go up there. No worries, Mike. Always ask, bro. I'm always happy to show you again. That's no big deal. And always, you guys that watch from the car, drive safe first. There'll be Star Wars toys later when you're not driving unsafely. Yeah, I can't believe that poster's so cheap still. It is vintage. And I mean, when's the last time you saw a can of High C to try to take advantage of that poster? Alrighty, let me get you out 3 newbies here. Oh, my son was driving? Then you have no excuse, Massey Michael. No excuse. Here, let's just do these 3 right on top. Okay. eBay. And this is a 79 back Paplu. AFA 80 79 back Paplu. $400, $369, $449. Let's start them off at $250. What do you say? That's a steal of a deal. Paplu, Anakin offer, made in Mexico Paplu, 79 back C Paplu. Or I don't know, is it a made in Mexico? Yep, made in Mexico Paplu. Let's see. a good looking Papu. And he is AFA 80, card of 80, bubble of 80, figure of 85. So very nice piece right there. And what did I say he was starting off at? 250 bucks or something? It's cheap. Yep, starting bid at 250 bucks. That's cheap. Can't get them that cheap on eBay, I'll tell you that much. And that's without tax. Think of eBay with tax and everything. Oh, we got another 20 back here. 20 back Chewbacca. These are rare as heck, these 20 backs. Can't believe that Death Squad Commander didn't sell. Let's check out what this Chewbacca's worth. 20 back Chewbacca. He's also an AFA 80. AFA 80, 20 back Chewbacca. Let's see here. Nope, that's a 75 plus. AFA 75 plus, they want $1,100. That's not even a Boba Fett offer. 80 plus, $3,000. Here. Now, granted, that's an 80 plus, so $3,000 is not what I'm going to be charging. Let's start it off at how about $1,000 off? $2,000. Star Wars Boba Fett, Chewbacca, AFA 80, card 75, bubble 80, figure 85. Right there, starting off at $2,000. It is a 20 back Boba Fett offer, and it's $1,000 cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. Can't go wrong with that. So $1,000 off. Chewbacca. He's going to be letter T. Starting at 2 G's. 2 G's on T. And then next up, we've got a 77 back Ugnaught. Let's check him out. He's an AFA 75. 77 back Ugnaught. $349. AFA 40. Gee whiz, that's crazy. Something keeps tapping over here. I hear it. Must be the Papua. Yeah, it's close. Alrighty, this one is a cheapest one I see on eBay is $349. It's an AFA 75, 75 plus. This one's an AFA 75, so it's $349 on eBay. Let's call it 250 bucks, $100 off right there. Unpunched. The one on eBay is punched, and you get an Ugnaught right there. Anakin offer Ugnaught, AFA 75. Card got a 75. Bubble got a 75. Figure got an 85. So there you be. Starting off at what did I say? 250. The cheapest one on eBay is $350, and no tax here. So, deals of deals to be had. On the starting bids tonight, the starting bids are all really low. Letter EI, that high C poster has gotten some action there. I do not have any die-cast mocks at the moment. I am sorry. Some beautiful figures out there. Beautiful Minon cards. Lots of beautiful stuff. Get in now or forever hold your peace. We're going to call letter M there. I think it's a steal of a deal, but it's all right because it's Sam Cobras and he's a good dude. Letter M is that Nikto, Tri-Logo Nikto. Beautiful card. Beautiful bubble. Minor dents on the front of the bubble, but the sides of the bubble are beautiful. Going for $100. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Tri-Logo Nikto sold for 100 bones. Alright, how about a nice tri-logo Klaatu? Klaatu skiff guard outfit. God, these cases are no joke. Very nice, vibrant card. Some denting to the bubble, but no cracks, no breaks, no nothing. Plus, it's a tri-logo bubble, so gotta expect denting. Different type of plastic, and the bubbles were so huge that denting is just very common. But very, very nice card. Very clean, very vibrant. Starting at $1, how could you go wrong? $1 holler. On letter M as in Michael. That's me. All right, folks, feel free to ask me any questions about anything that's going on up there. Anything spinning on those wheels. A lot of action, a lot of beautiful stuff. I'm going to run through the big cams for you so you can see everything. Chewbacca's a monster piece right there. I hate starting bids on stuff because then you guys don't bid. But go look them up on eBay. The starting bids are good. Cheap. Letter E is just a little... It's essentially just the Presto Magic thingy here. Presto Magic, sealed Presto Magic, Return of the Jedi. But also you get free this sticker sheet with 2 stickers on it. And a Chewbacca mask to go... Arrrr. But that's essentially what you're bidding on. The rest of the stuff just comes free because I grabbed it at the same time. Klaatu is already at $56, Cody. Excuse me. Excuse me, gee whiz. Drunk. $88 goes up to $65 with Massey Michael. $65 on the Min-On card 88. It's a nice 88. His bubble is perfect. I can't believe he's at $65. I'm going to grab that again and just show you, just because I know it's only an 88, and there's a billion things that are worth a lot more here, but look at how nice this is. And it's only at $65. And if the bubble didn't look like that, I wouldn't even be saying anything. But 88 has a big bubble that have no dents or dings or squishes or breaks or anything. Like, look at that. A really nice 88. So I don't know, $65 seems cheap to me. Still a mess over here, golf ball high. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Well, I couldn't believe when they were saying tornado in Torrington. That like never happens. But I heard it was like straight winds or whatever. Huh. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Rowan. Oh, if this was my only job, how cool would that be? This job just pays for ICCC. This all raises funds. All the money made off these sales, these Taco Tuesday sales, go towards funding ICCC. That's all it does. I had Exit 65. Oh, did you? Chuck George had Exit 65. So, Matthew Michael, you'd have to come over 65, bud. I'm sorry. On letter X on the 8D8. Well, Cody just took over at 70, so it doesn't matter either way. Sorry about that, Chuck George. What was the starting bid on the 20 back? It was $1,200, man. And it was a 20 back Death Star droid, and it's the 20 back G, so it's Boba Fett offer. And it's an AFA 80. I thought it is a killer starting bid. But definitely something like, I mean, if you want to see it again, I'll show you. But I thought it was a steal, but nobody even bid on it at all. So I took it down and put something else up. But it is a steal. According to eBay, it's $800 cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay, and it doesn't even, the one on eBay doesn't even have Boba Fett offer. It may even be a 21 back on eBay, so it was a steal. Amen, Deion Noakes. I do appreciate it, brother. But yeah, this doesn't pay my bills. My bills are so stupid. Toys cannot pay my bills. But it does help with ICCCon, for sure. Like, all the margin I make off of any of this stuff goes straight into building this convention. And as you'll see this year, I haven't even confirmed it, but we're tightening things and hopefully going to be able to pass on some more savings to you guys. And that's what we do. You know, we're not in this to make money. We're in it to make the best darn Star Wars sleepover in the world once a year for the true collectors and fans, and to get you the best deal possible so it doesn't cost you a mortgage to go to a sci-fi convention. Chad is here. Hooray. All right, Chad, it is all you. Chad's going to take over for a minute, folks. Don't beat him up too bad.
What's up, guys? $22 on D. What ungraded Power of the Force cards do you have? I don't know. There's a couple in the back there, but I'm sure he can go over a list when he gets back. But let's see if I can. Hey, what's up, Brent? Let's see if we can. What is I? Let's go over there and see if we can find it. That's a good question. I is a custom X-Wing pilot. It's at 172 at the moment. It's a custom. I'm sorry, Y-Wing pilot, not X-Wing. Here, let's go a little closer. That doesn't work. Let's go over here. So I can get to focus. Custom Y-Wing pilot. That's on letter I. And he's at 172. Mr. Bordener, hello. We got 11 on C. The Chief Tripper complete. Ooh, Andrew said his helmet comes off too on the Y-Wing guy. The custom Y-Wing. His helmet comes off. Whoa, it does. Cool. Check it. And then his helmet, it's got a little visor in it. It's got a rose lens visor. And put him back on. That's pretty cool. That's letter I. And then we got 26 on EI. That crazy poster in the back. High C poster. Is that from actual high C?
4 cans of high C you can get a poster.
4 cans of high C. You can get that cool poster.
1983.
Let's see if we can show it here. Oh. And someone was asking about ungraded cards. I think there's back here. I'll have to show you later. Oh. But there you go. That's EI. We got 30 from Cody. There you go, guys. Ooh, M got a bid. Which one's M? Oh, that's the Klaatu. What's the grade on you? Let's find out. It's an AFA 75. And it's a C75, B75, F85. Where is you? It's back there. There you go. Andrew's got it in the chat. Did you want to see it up close or no? You good, Daniel? You tell me. Okay then. Alright guys, Mike's back. Have fun.
Alright, folks, if you want to see anything, let me know. Happy to show you. Let's call letter E and get you something else out for letter E. Letter E, the Presto Magic, going for $7. Nick Grooms, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Bye, Skinny Chad. Can you pull an ungraded Power of the Force Luke Jedi? I can definitely check if I can see it, bro. I'll pull it. Hey, Nick, you get to be Chewbacca, buddy. All right, letter E, we're going to do a comic book. Princess Leia, number 4. These are my comics, so I bought them all thinking I was going to read comics. I did not. I just boarded them and bagged them. They have never been read. They are perfect and untouched. And starting at $1. Princess Leia comic, letter E. And let me know if there's anything you want to see there, folks. Happy to show you. You wanted that Luke Jedi. Let me see if I can find it, bud. Ungraded Luke Jedi. There he is. I don't have anywhere to put them yet, but I'll put it up eventually. What's up, Frankie Ramos? What's up, dude? Power of the Force, Stormtrooper Luke. Yeah, I can do that, man. I just saw him. There he is. Put both those there for the next ones to go out. Couple of Lukes. All right, S has gotten no bids, so we're going to take that down. Starting bid at $250, easily a $350 card. Don't know why, but there we go. We're going to pull that. And we'll put up your Luke Jedi. And I guess I'm going to pull that Chewbacca if he doesn't get a bid. That's $1,000 less than the cheapest 20-back Chewbacca on eBay right now. That's a very good deal. All right, Brian, here we go, buddy. Burp. Power of the Force, Luke Jedi. case. Very, very, very nice. Bubble is great. There's a little bit of a wave to the card for sure, but he looked fine in the star case. But there's the wave. But otherwise, he is perfect and very, very nice. And to tell you the truth, you throw him in a book for a few days, that's going to be dead flat. So take that with what you will. Bubble is perfect. Nothing wrong. No dings, dents, cracks, nothing. Bubble's great. Card is very beautiful, very vibrant. I don't know. Start him off at $500. I know that's freaking crazy dirt cheap for him. So I'm sure it'll get a lot of bids. But that way I don't have to be saying $1, $2 on something that's worth way more than $500. So there you go. $500 starting bid. Cheap, cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Letter S is in Sam. Letter S is in Sam. Alright, and I'm going to pull down that Chewbacca. Just so you know, 20 back Chewbacca. You can't even get one without the Boba Fett offer for under $2,900 on eBay. That one was only $2,000 starting bid. I know it's expensive, but it's actually cheap for what it is. Here we go. We wanted this one. All right, I'm going to go crazy on this one and make it cheap, 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 cheap. AFA 80. Let's go look them up on eBay real quick. eBay. AFA 80 BOTF Luke Stormtrooper. Brian Campbell beat you to it there, Aaron Larrabee. You'd have to go at least 5. How much, babe? 505? Yeah, anything over that. Or no, 510. 510, because anything over $200 is $10 minimum increment bids. All right, there's an AFA 70 for $1,500. Here's what I'm looking at. There's an AFA 70 for $1,500. AFA 80 for $1,800. $1,200. Let's see. Well, CAS 70, so that's an AFA 65. So that isn't really a comparable. $2,500 for that's an 85, so that's a little bit higher grade. $3,500. AFA 80. So that's a comparable. $3,500. Alright, what is the cheapest one I can find here? $1,200, but that's CAS 70, so that's an AFA 65. $1,500 for a 75. $1,799 is the cheapest one for an AFA 80. Let's start them right off in the middle. $1,500, which would get you an AFA 70 on eBay. So we're going to start him off at $1,500. $1,500, and he is an AFA 80, 92 back Luke Stormtrooper. He is absolutely beautiful. And his subgrades are card 80, bubble 85, figure 85, and he is an archival case as well. Nice Toys R Us sticker there. Very nice card. Very vibrant. Very clean. Very nice. And we're going to start him off at $1,500, which is what an AFA 70 would cost you on eBay, plus they charge you tax on eBay. So there you go. $1,500 killer deal. Letter T is in Tom. Closer look at Luke Jedi. You got it, Chitwood. What up, Chitwood? How you doing, buddy? Hey, somebody asked before, did Thomas Fagan get one of the exclusives? I think he did. You took a picture with him, right? 600 on S, please. You got it, bud. Here's a Luke Jedi. Perfect bubble. The only thing that's wrong at all is there's a wave to the card, but you know, you put that in a heavy book for a few days, that's going to be gone. But the bubble is perfect. No cracks, no dings, no dents, no scratches, no bends, no anything. Vibrant card, very, very clean. Just somebody who was going over to Fagan's house in a couple days and they wanted to check it out in person. But yeah, you got one. There we go. Thank you, Dion Noakes. I appreciate it. Yes, I think it is a great price for Luke Stormy. And there you go. Chitwood. It's really nice. It's already at 600 Chitwood with Aaron Larrabee. So you'd have to go 610 to take the lead. This boggles my mind. I open everything. Not vintage, man. You go broke opening vintage. They could come to my house and see all 4 versions. There you go, Chitwood. Yeah, Chitwood's got all the variants. That's very cool. I don't even have all the variants. I only have one. But it is number 1, which I snaked from Chitwood like I do every year. Ha 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 ha. I can't believe we have no bids on the Luke Stormtrooper. It's a Luke Stormtrooper. Go look it up anywhere, folks. You aren't going to find one in AFA 80 for cheaper. No way, no how. All right, let's call Obi-Wan Kenobi letter P right there for Mr. Eckholtz at $250. Obi-Wan Kenobi, gray hair, going once for $250, going twice for $250, going thrice. Sold. 79 back Obi-Wan, letter P. Sold. All right. Is there any other card people want me to pull out? Or should I just pick Jordan Dusat? Oh no, Jan Tosh. No worries, Cody. At the end, Andrea will tag everybody, so you'll see a notification. And that'll be with your base price. And your base price, you pay that, and then my guys will ship tomorrow. And then you get the you'll get the exact cost of shipping with your tracking number. No Empire Strikes Back TIE Fighter pilots. I'm sorry, Dion Noakes. Nothing yet, buddy. All right, looks like Jan Tosh, about $450 to $699, depending. So we're gonna start him off at I don't know. He's Canadian. You know what? Let's just try it. He's a droids figure. He is unpunched Canadian droids figure, graded AFA 85. So that's an 85 Y near mint. Card 85, bubble 85, figure 90, so really high subgrades as well. And we'll start him off at $1. Whatever. Let's see. Jan Tosh, starting at $1. He'll be letter P, as in Paul. AFA 85 carded droids figure, starting at $1. You can't find that anywhere else. I do not have much loose, man. I certainly don't have last 17 loose. I have both of those mint on card. Han Carbonite and Lando General. But I don't have them loose. Sorry. Short on loose right now. I'm looking, folks. So if you get a tip on loose, you get me. Hit me up. No loose cartoon figures. We got a $200 bid from Chitwood on Jantosh. AFA 85. It's good deal. $210 Rick Carlson on Jantosh. AFA 85 Jantosh. All right, we got no bids on. Let's go over to letter Z. Here's letter Z. Letter X is at $90. Letter Y has a starting bid of $300. Nobody's bid on it. Letter Z has a starting bid of $500. Nobody's bid on it. And letter W is a 77 back Darth Vader for only $210. So I'm going to start by calling letter X, which is the 8D8. Then I'm going to pull Y and Z. We're going to put up 3 more carded figures. And if nobody else bids on the Darth Vader, I guess I'll call him at $210. But that's cheap for a Darth Vader, guys. Like, that's cheap. So, all right. Let's start off with 8D8. Letter X at $90 going to Chuck George once, twice, 3 times. Beautiful 8D8. One of the nicest bubbles I've ever seen on an 8D8. Letter X. If you guys want men on cards you saw in the picture, tell me and I will try to put them up. Alright, 88 is sold. And we're going to pull Leia Bausch for another day. And we're also going to pull Ramba for another day. Alright, and I'm going to get you 3 new carded figures. Any choices? Just a reminder, bids over $100 must be at least $5 or more for the next bid. And over $200, they must be at least $10 or more for the next bid. Do you guys want anything specific from over here that you saw today? Or that you saw in the picture? I got 3 to pick. There we go. Vader's got some action. Gee whiz, he was going so cheap. He still is cheap, but at least people are paying attention that he exists. I know it's $1,500, but I cannot believe an AFA 80 Luke Stormtrooper is not got a bid on it for $1,500. That's crazy. Nobody has any particular choices of men on cards they want to see that you saw in the picture? I could just pick 3 men on cards if you want. $65 bib or low gray? I don't think so. Let's see. I do not, Steven. I'm sorry. Nope, I don't. Thanks for asking, though. Worth a shot. What are the Power of the Force mocks? I got a Warwick. I've got a B-Wing pilot. I've got a Barada. I got a Ramba. AFA 90 Ramba. I've got a Biker Scout. I've got... That's all I see right here. Oh, and I got a Jawa. Power of the Force Jawa. Any of those strike your fancy? Adam Chitwood, $1,500 on Luke. Can't go wrong with a Luke Stormy at that price, man. Not for an AFA 80. Is the Jawa graded? No, it's not, baby. Why? Do you want it? It's really nice. Oh, you have one? Spoiled. You want me to put out the Jawa so you can have the Jawa song? It's pretty. Okay. Nobody else is picking, so I'll pick. Cool. Alright. 3 new ones for the big wheel. Starting off with a Cuckoo Cachoo, I Am the Walrus. This is a 48 back Walrus Man, so I'm going to look it up. Someone say the Jawa song? Yeah, Andrea requested the Jawa song, so I'm going to play it here in a second. Oh, darn it. It's one of those hard ones that you can't find a comparable. Anybody know how much a 48 back Walrus Man is worth in real life? Started off at $1. Yeah, I know, right? What if it's worth $1 million? Sold out. There we go. 48 bag Walrus Man. Ungraded. I'm thinking like $50. I got one that sold at Fourth Moon Toys. They do a good job. He's a nice dude from Canada. I don't know when he sold it, but he always does good deals. So, I don't know. All right, whatever. I think it's worth like, I don't know, $400? What do you think this is worth? I don't know. Fine. We'll start at $1. Deion Noakes, just for you, buddy. Starting at $1 hair. 48 back Walrus Man. Who does that? Me. Crystal clear bubble on him. His tape has fallen off and his blaster's in the bubble. Footer guy. Great bubble, little bit of squishing right there, but he looks perfect from the front. And for $1, how could you possibly go wrong? A little bit of wear here, a little bit more wear here, little crease there, and a partridge and a pear tree. Still looks really, really nice. And for my boy Dion, starting at $1. Letter Y. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. I have the death sentence on 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. This little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me buy you something. I don't want your drinks, old man. No blasters, no blasters. See, I am a client as well. Okay, next up, we're doing the Jawa song for Andrea. This is gonna ship. Excuse me. This is gonna ship in a star case. I will be a good person, 100 why. That's not enough, man. Be a better person. No, I'm just kidding, Dion. I appreciate it, buddy. Power of the Force Jawa. This one's just freaking stunning. It is going to come in a star case, though. I'm running low on acrylics. So you ain't getting the acrylic case from me because I use it to show off beautiful cards whenever I get them. Power of the Force Jawa. Vintage Star Wars. $700, $500, $550. $849. You know what? Screw it. It's a Jawa. It's gonna sell for what it sells for. Jawa, Power of the Force Jawa, starting at $1. Look at this thing though. Like, just look at that. I'm gonna just let you look at it. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Unpunched, I am talking about it, but just look. It's flat as a board. Everything is gradable, man. I don't pick grades. I don't tell people grades. But look at it. Here, I'll hold it still, and you look, and you tell me. But I don't tell people grades, man, because I got one over here, and I'll show it to you when it comes out. I don't remember what it was, but I even asked Andrea if I should break it open and regrade it because the grade was so unfair. And I couldn't find anything wrong with it at all, and it got a 70. And Andrea, do you want this? You can have this, baby. I don't care. You already have one, but you could start an army. I don't care. Who would grade at least a 10? Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. Is that their new grading thing? They just do single numbers or whatever? It's very confusing. No, man, I mean, like, just look at it. Like, you can't even tell where the punch tab is because it's that unpunched. You know? They need to standardize grading using AI. Now that is some smart thinking there, pal. I want to see if I can, there. Single numbers are for the modern stuff, sure enough. Holy crap. That's a carded black stitch Jawa. Did I already say I'll start this at $1? I don't think I can say that. That's a carded black stitch Jawa. No, I don't have a starting bid on that. Alright, I gotta put a starting bid on this. It's a carded black stitch Jawa. A black stitch Jawa, like, loose is worth, like, $400. Black stitch on both arms. And the bottom of the cape. And the head. You know what? Does anybody really, really want this? Because I don't want to put it up. I kind of want to just go grade it. Black Stitch Jawas are like impossible. It's the hardest Jawa variant to get, by far. I need to get it graded. It's a Black Stitch Jawa, folks. I'm sorry. I want to bid on it. Yeah, I'm sure. That's the thing. I don't mean to be that guy, but yeah, I need to grade it. It's a Black Stitch Jawa. I don't think I've ever seen a Black Stitch Jawa on a card, ever. And Andrea's a Jawa collector, so I've seen a lot of Jawas. Andrea, I'll just play you the Jawa song, I'm Very Sorry. Then I can check if it's better than mine. There you go. Grade it for the misses. All right, fair enough. Thank you very much for understanding, guys. I'm really, really sorry, but when it was a Black Stitch, it was like... I'll play the Jawa song. I'll play the Jawa song. But then if it's not as good as Andrea's, she will give it up, and I could sell it here at a later date or something. Sorry, everybody. Here we go. Now I'm going to look at my Power of the Force Jawas. It would make sense if it was the Power of the Force Jawa that's the Black Stitch, dude. Because it's hard to find. Yeah, I gotta grade that. I'm sorry, everybody. But I'll hook you up with a beautiful Tri-Logo Biker Scout. How's that? AFA 85 on a Tri-Logo Biker Scout. Jawa, Jawa. I don't remember grading companies mentioning the color. You can get them to mention anything as long as you tell them what to mention. As long as they can find it, they'll mention it. You just got to tell them ahead of time to mention it. And they'll put it on the label. Call letter I and I'll call letter I. That's a beautiful Biker Scout. In a sand crawler, trying to make $1. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right. $1,500. AFA 80. Rare money. Tri-Logo. Okay. I'm going to start this one at the exact same price as the only AFA 80 listed on eBay. It's a tough card to find. This one is an 85 Tri-Logo. If you collect Tri-Logos, you know how unbelievably hard that is. So I'm going to start it at the same exact price as an AFA 80, which is $1,500, and I want to show you the quality of the AFA 80 in comparison. The bubble is dented. He has bad pictures to take away from the denting on the bubble, but you can see here. This is a shady character. Whoever this is, Nugs Watto, is a shady character because look at the way he took the pictures. So you can't see the squish, but look at how squished the bubble is right there. And right there. But look, he took no pictures of the left side of the card. That's shady, man. Be careful on eBay, folks. People are just not great. But look at how dented that is. Mine is not dented. It is much better. It is much more beautiful. And it is an 85 grade, not an 80. And I am selling it, or starting at the exact same price as the one on eBay with a huge dent in it that for some reason got an 80 when... What did the bubble get? How you gonna give that bubble on eBay an 80 grade AFA? Not to be that guy, I know like whatever, but how you gonna give a dented bubble an 80 grade? Whatever. AFA 85, no dents in this bubble. Top shelf subgrades are card 75 or card 85, bubble 80, figure 85. That's gonna be letter X, starting at $1,500. That is a beautiful and very rare figure right there. All right, and I got to find something else because I screwed up on the Jawa. Sorry, everyone, again. Here, let's do a Tri-Logo Rebel Commando. This one has a beautiful bubble. I don't know if that's clever salesmanship or shadiness, dude. Like if you take a picture in order to hide the damage. This one, look at his bubble. Holy moly. For a Tri-Logo bubble, look at that thing. If you collect Tri-Logos, you know what that is. That's really freaking nice. Yeah, of course, Darren. Sorry, man. 1 second. Let me put this guy out, and then I'll show you guys everything that's turning. That's nice. You got a bit of a crease right here, but it's not even noticeable. And that bubble is just stunning. So we're going to start him off at $1. And he's going to be letter Z. And here you go, Darren. Here's everything that's turning. If you got any questions, I'll tell you about anything you want to know. But there you go. This is everything spinning right now. I can't believe that's a Black Stitch Jawa. That's freaking bonkers. Adam Chitwood got you outbid there, Matthew Michael, by $123. And then Darren, the poster is a, I know you always like the posters. The poster is a high C poster from 1983. But you do 4 cans of high C, you could get a free poster. It's a drink. If you guys don't have high C, I don't know. Calling the Y-Wing pilot for Dion Noakes. Alright, let me call all the loose, and I'll try to dig up enough loose to make another loose wheel. So we're going to call all these. If you want to get in on any of these, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. We're going to start off with letter A. Toby Black's going to take down that Luke Jedi for $5 hairs. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Toby Black, 5 bones. Sold. Sorry, it didn't pull right. Give me 1 sec. There you go. Next up, Stormtrooper Complete, going to Daniel Neal for 37 bones. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Yeah, I is a custom Y-Wing pilot. Custom Y-Wing pilot. I think he's made out of a B-Wing pilot. He might be made out of a Luke X-Wing, actually. Because of the strap. Chief Chirpa Complete, going to Matthew Michael, 17 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Admiral Akbar Complete just got a new bid, so we're going to skip that one. Let's do Boba Fett Hong Kong Complete, going for $60, Mr. Cummins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up is Anakin, $21. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, Rebel Commando, going once, going twice, thrice, sold. Yes, please, bids over $100, make them a minimum of $5 or more. Bids over $200, make them a minimum of $10 or more, please. Custom Y-Wing Pilot has a new bid, but Dion Noakes said he was out and he was the other bidder. So we're going to call that one for Mr. Cummins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right. All right, let's call Admiral Akbar. Bill Polk, going once, going twice, going thrice, 24 bones. Sold. All right, I'm going to get you out some new ones there. But for Darren and for anybody else that's new joining us here, also we do have a limited number of these. These were the custom exclusive for ICCC. There's 4 different variants, so you can get any of the 4. They're blind bags. They are signed by the guy who created it. He's a Kenner designer, Freddie Tallman. And they are the Predatorian. There's only 55 of them, and they're $150 each. If anybody wants to get in on that, just tell Andrea, say I'd like one of the ICCC exclusives, and she will hook you up with that. But that's a beautiful figure. But anybody that wasn't on before when I was talking about them. They're really cool. So feel free to ask Andrea. She'll hook you up with one of those. Let me get out my loose figures here and see what I got left. Ugh. Cool, Darren. They're really cool, man. Andrea will write it down on your thing there, dude. Okay. Loose figures. Let's start off with letter A. A Hoth Rebel Commander. He's not in the best shape, but he is complete. A little Cliff Clavin action for you. He was at ICCC. Starting to buck, letter A. He does come complete with his blaster there. Letter B, let's do a regular Hoth Rebel Soldier. He's got a backpack with him. Came with him. Don't know why. But he's probably been wearing it for 40 years. Hate to take it from him now. It's a really nice condition. Starting at $1, letter B. Letter C, we got a Reuse. Nice condition Reuse. Yeah, I only heard of one of the chases being pulled, man. Yours. I don't know who has the other one. But that means there's 2 chases left, and these ones we're selling right now. So you could really hit a big winner there. So letter C is Reuse. Letter D, we're going to do a second boba, and I'm going to write boba number 2 on the bag. This one's in better shape. It's actually really in nice shape. Very nice shape. The black one was pulled. I know Chitwood got one. Which one did you get, Chitwood? Really, really nice boba. Check him out. Very clean. Even his pouches are really nice. Oh, his rocket is not. His rocket's been chewed. Perfect boba except a beat up rocket. Look at that. Chitwood got the green one. There you go. So green and black have been pulled. So there's still the gray and the olive. Was it gray and olive, I think? Boba is letter D, so he's got a little bit of a banged up rocket. So that's easy to tell them apart. How about a Tebow? I see very few Tebows complete nowadays. I don't know if you guys notice that as well. Yeah, Aaron, Adam Chitwood got the Boba one, the green one. The Chase has a scar on the arm. It's got a scar on the arm. Hey, babe. Do you have one of those sealed bags? Because it has the picture of the Chase on the front, right? Very nice, Tebow. Complete. Yeah, here you go. This shows the chase. These are how they come. They come sealed in a blind bag with just a number on them. But here, there's only 4 chase variants. And it's got a scar on the yellow part of the arm right there. These battle-worn versions feature a deep wound on Namath's right arm, revealing the glowing green blood of the Yatuja. You're so creative, Radizak. It's crazy. Tebow complete is letter F. G, we got a, whatchamahickey here, if mine's there, you can open it live. Baby, you got Aaron Shallender's here? In his hold box? Could you switch me for that one? He wants me to do a live unveiling. Raincore Keeper. Nice condition. His little things are not all scratched up. That's usually what's get the image first because they're hanging up. That one's got a little scratch on it there. And he is complete. Oh.
It's a good thing we lost internet at the house.
Yeah, you're very helpful. Thank you, dear. Raincore Keeper is letter G as in George. Alright, Aaron, here's yours, buddy. Aaron got 29 of 55. And I'm going to open it up. Let me get some scissors so I don't bend your card or nothing. Ooh, what could it be, Aaron? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Whoa. You did not get the chase, but you did get a Boba one. So congratulations, buddy. He's a beauty. Signed by Freddie Tomlin there. That's exactly how you'll get yours as well. 29 out of 55. An eye loop? Yeah, sure. Andrea, you got an eye loop for Darren? There you go, Aaron. Cool, bro. Congrats. The Boba one. That's the one I got too, by the way. And I'm going to leave it back in the bag, dude, because the bag is collectible too, because it's got that sticker. That's the thing. Steve even put them in the bags to save money, and then he put a really expensive graphic sticker in color on the front. So, how cool is he, right? There you go. Oh, Andrea's coming back to protect it right now. So you're good to go. Good pull, Aaron. Congratulations, buddy. Very cool figure. All right, letter H. Letter H. Just a beater Weequay. He's got some chips on his fingertips, but he is complete and looks great in Jabba's with Jabba there. If you put him on a Jabba playset, starting at a buck, how could you go wrong? And he's letter H. Weequay is letter H, and then letter I. Well, Lando. Good old Lando. Yeah, help me see those COOs. Dude, I couldn't see COOs anymore if it wasn't for the eye loops. And the great thing about those eye loops is the same exact one will cost you 20 bucks on eBay, but we sell them for 10 bucks and they're branded. Can't go wrong. But that's what happens when I say, Andrea, this would be good for the store, and I buy like 500 of them. That's why we never run out. But we will one day. There you go, Lando starting at a buck. His cape's good, no rips, no tears, no nothing. There you go, I did scrounge up 8 other vintage complete figures. Behold. Alright, here's everything currently spinning. Please let me know. I know it's been a while since I just showed you everything, so if there's anything you want to see again, get a refresher on, just let me know. I'm more than happy to pull it and show it. All right, we're going to call letter M for Mr. Chad Bordner. That is the Tri-Logo Clad 2 skiff. Beautiful one right there. Going to call it for 125. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter M is in Mike. 125. I do want to call your attention to letter P. That is a Jan Tosh, and it is an AFA 85, and it's only at 285 bucks. It's a good deal. AFA 85. Those do not come along every day. They do come along a bit more often on Jan Tosh, because I don't think anybody ever opened a Jan Tosh figure in the history of Star Wars. So... what do you guys want? To go and place a Jan Tosh there. How about a last 17? These are going for about $575, $499. We'll start them off at $400. Can't go wrong. Yes, Adam Chitwood. Here you go, buddy. I'm going to start it off at $400. Going for a little bit over $5 on eBay. This is going to be a last 17. Oh no, I'm going to start him off at way more. Sorry. But if I'm going to put him out there, he's going to be starting off at $750. The reason why he's starting off at $750 is this is not just a regular Tri-Logo Lando General. This is a Clipper. So Clipper was released in the Netherlands, and they're very rare because the Netherlands is very small, and they came with that little catalog on the back. Clippers are like never not graded, so this will be cool so you can see the catalog up close. But yeah, we're going to start this one off at $750 because it is a Clipper. It's got a good bubble, no cracks, no breaks, a couple very minor dents, nice card, unpunched. It did have a tack in the punch, as you can see. Yeah, and most times the Clipper catalog is missing. But this is the Clipper catalog, so you can see it up close. And usually you never get to see these because they're always graded, because you grade Clippers because they're worth a lot more money. But this is the inside of a Clipper catalog. Probably never seen one of those. So there you go. It's got the Clipper catalog on the back. Starting off at $750, Lando General Clipper. Lando General. He's going to be letter M there for us. And if you grade them, I highly suggest popping out the punch tab, and then you won't have the tack issue, and you won't get points off for that. Because the tack is definitely in the punch piece. So you skillfully take that off, and it'll grade better. FYI. Gotta fix my camera. It's all fuzzy. I don't know. There we go. See my eyeballs. Alright, so there's a Clipper Lando General there. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to call that Power of the Force mint on card Luke Jedi here. We're going to go call these. So if you want to get in on these, do it now or forever hold your peace. That Luke Jedi, beautiful Luke Jedi, is at $625 with Aaron Larrabee. The Luke Stormtrooper, AFA 80 Luke Stormtroopers at $1,500 with Adam Chitwood. And the AFA 75 Ugnaught is at $260 with Darren Oscovare. We're going to start with that Luke Jedi right there at $625. Mr. Aaron Larrabee going to take it down. Letter S. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. He's a good deal. Sold. Congrats. Good job, Aaron Larrabee. All right, Chitwood, you're up, man. AFA 80 Luke Stormtrooper. He's a good deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And then the Ugnaught for Mr. Darren Oscovare, letter U at $260. That's an AFA 75 Ugnaught, 77 back. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, and these are going to be the last 3 items of tonight. So if there's something special you want to see, tell me right now or hold your peace until next Taco Tuesday. And I've got 3 new spots, so I'm going to put up 3 new cards. You want a 12 back, Darren? I think I've only got the Stormtrooper 12 back right now out, brother. I've got an R2-D2 12 back. Do you want an R2-D2 12 back or a Stormtrooper 12 back? Andrea said there's no R. Oh yeah, no R. Darren, do you want an R2-D2 or a Stormtrooper? Or both. You just do both. I think that's 12 back R2. I am looking at it in a stack. Yeah, 12 back R2. 12 back R2, 12 back Stormtrooper. Alright, we need one more to go up. Storm Shadow. One more. Are you going to the mall later? Let's do this, Luke, because he's a good Luke. Alright, cool. Interested in seeing both. You got it. Okay. And don't think I missed it, Chitwood. I know that's Happy Gilmore. First up, letter S. It's going to be a 65 back Luke X-Wing. 65 back B. That's an AFA 80. Let's look him up and see what they go for. AFA 80 Luke X-Wing. 65 back. Billy Madison, what did I call it? I knew that. It was when he was spelling to Miss Veronica Vaughn. $800, $900, $800. There's one for $735. Let's start it off at $650. What do you say? So it's dirt cheap compared to every single one on eBay. AFA 80, card 75, bubble 85, figure 90. Luke X-Wing pilot, Return of the Jedi. Oh, I said Happy Gilmore. My bad. But I did remember the part it's from. Learning how to spell with Miss Veronica Vaughn. We're going to start that one off at, what the heck did I just say? Andrea, did you write it down? Yeah, she wrote it down. $650. So that's where we're starting on that. AFA 80. Letter S starting at $650. Luke X-Wing pilot. Next up. This one is a 12-back R2-D2. It is an AFA 70, 12-back A, so it's a 12-back A R2-D2. Let's look it up. AFA 70, 12-back A R2. Well, there's one for $6,000. I think that's insane and obnoxious. So obviously that's not the price. So we're gonna ignore that one. We'll throw that one out. $15.95 for a 75. Ungraded $11.39. So we're gonna go with this one as a comparable. This one is just beat to heck. But here, look. This is the one I'm going to use as a comparable. It is beat to heck, so you know you're getting a cheap, cheap deal. Squished bubble. At least this guy took the proper pictures, which is nice of him. But look, that bubble is destroyed. This one is at $11.39. We're going to start it at that. Start at $1. I can't start at $1. You guys don't bid enough, man. And then I just end up giving away 12 backs. I'm not running a charity here. I'm running a sci-fi convention. So we're going to start off at $1,100. $1,100. This is a 12-back A R2-D2 AFA 70. And mine does not have a totally destroyed bubble like that one. Little bit of a squish to the bubble, but nothing. 12-back A. Card 70, bubble 75, figure 80. And the card has a little bit of litho tear where somebody ripped off a price tag. That's why it got that 70 grade. There's nothing else wrong with it. Look. It's very nice. Do I agree with the grade on this one? I think it's a 75, to be fair. Because the only thing is a little bit of this, and sticker tears happen. But whenever you get a litho tear, it really does bang it up really hard on the grade. But still, killer deal. Factual killer deal right there. And then next up, as per request, this one drives me nuts. This is the one. Remember how I said there's a graded figure that is total garbage grade that's not fair, and I highly suggest you cracking it out. And I almost cracked it out. You ready? Look at this thing. This is an AFA 70, right? Card got a 70, bubble got an 85, figure got an 85. Bubble and figure are perfect. The card is perfect. Perfect. There's nothing wrong with the card at all. Okay? Here's the problem. Whatever Gomer sent it to AFA didn't finish taking out the tab. That's all that's wrong with this, is there's a piece of the tab left. You crack this out, get rid of that tab, which is simple. That's an 80 all day long. It's perfect. The subgrades are super high. 85 and 95. 85 and 85 and 85 are the subgrades. The card got a 70. There's nothing wrong with the card. There is no litho tear. There are no creases. There are no bends. There are no damage. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Except that whatever fool sent this in didn't take out the whole tab. They left 2 little pieces of the tab. Look at that. It's freaking nuts. And you know, not to be that guy, but AFA could be like, listen, dude, it's just the tab. Do you want us to just pop it out really quick and then you'll get an 80 or higher? And I don't know, man. That ground my gears when I saw it, because I'm like, if I just crack this open, take out that little piece of nothing, and send this back, that's an 80. Look at it. Look at it. It's perfect. Good, vibrant card. Perfect bubble, perfect figure. And the card got banged up for that right there. Isn't that crazy? So I thought that was crazy. But what I'm going to do, because I'm crazy, is I'm going to look up AFA 70, 12-back Stormtrooper, and we're going to go off of that price. It's super harsh for half a tab remaining. Completely ridiculous. There's one for $13.95. There's one for $1,900. There's one for, what is this? 12-back B. There's one for $1,200. This one's $950. What's this one? Here, AFA 70. Okay. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This is what drives me nuts. Look at this one. The Stormtrooper is literally yellow. That Stormtrooper is yellow. That torso is yellow. That bubble is squished and destroyed. This one is perfect. And it has the same exact grade as that one I'm showing you on eBay. That's insane. So we'll start it off at $950. That's how much the yellow one is on eBay with the same grade. So there you go. Cheap. $950. Please crack it out, regrade it. It's a garbage grade that is not fair for what this is. This is perfect, except for that stupid tab. And it's so frustrating that it's there. Which is obviously the absolute worst way to sell something and be like, this drives me nuts because of this, and it'll probably drive you nuts too. But just go get it regraded. What's the big deal about the skew footer drives the price way up? Skew footers were the very first one, and they just have a number on the footer, and that's why they're so valuable, is they were the very first ones. But yeah, starting at $950. Go get a steal of a deal on a Stormtrooper right there. 12-back Stormtrooper. Same exact price as the yellow one on eBay that's destroyed with a broken bubble and or squished bubble and a bent up card and a destroyed card. That one's, it's perfect except for the tab. And I've seen a lot of cards, man. I've seen a lot of cards. Pete Fitzky, did you see that, dude? You used to grade a lot of stuff, man. Did you see that thing? 70 grade because there's a half a tab left in it, man. 70 grade. It ain't right. Darren Oscavari was first. Steven Radizak, you were second. So Darren Oscavari's in the lead at $950. You'd have to come at least... how do you even go breaking into it? Very simple. All AFA carded figures. All carded graded figures. Let me grab one. They have this, and they only glue here. So all you do... Screwdriver, push it in, see, it goes in, and then you twist, and it'll break, and then you can slide it out. You might have to break it a couple times, but they're very easy to get into because they don't glue this back so it has breathe, so it can breathe. But here, I'll show you. But see? There's that space. So you just trim butter knife, screwdriver, whatever, and just do this. Boop, and it'll break. But yeah, that's the one that I was telling you guys about before that I wanted to show you if it came up, because it is just mind-boggling. You know what else really grinds my gears, since we're on the subject of grinding my gears? When they put it in the graded case and it's unpunched, but they get that top piece of plastic in between the punch and the card, and it like pushes out the punch or folds over the punch. I had an Emperor we sold a couple weeks ago, remember? And they actually, the punch, punched, flipped over, so it was backwards on the back of the card. And it's like, dude, you have to look at that for a half a second and you could fix it before you seal the grade. I don't know. Kind of stuff drives me nuts. I don't understand why people wouldn't send that back. I'd send that back. Like, fix it. That's insane. Like, you had to jam it in there so it pushed down the tab. I mean, come on. It's my collectible. Stop being that guy. But yeah, that's crazy. The grade on that Stormtrooper is filthy. Factually filthy. Here's everything that's up, folks. Feel free to ask me anything about anything, and I'm glad to show you or tell you or learn you whatever you want to know. Yeah, lack of attention to detail. That's all that is. But you're dealing with vintage collectibles, man. It's all about attention to detail. That's the whole point of grading anything, is attention to detail. All right, folks, we're at 7:59, so I'm going to start by calling the... I'm not calling that Boba Fett. Somebody bid on letter ABCD. Letter D is at $17, and it's a really nice Boba Fett. His rocket's a little bit messed up. But, like, look at his chest. That's at $17 right now. All the loose figures are super cheap right now. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start all the way over here on the big wheel and call those first, and then we're going to move back to the loose, because the loose is just so cheap. It's like nobody noticed I put out loose there. So we're going to start over here. We'll start at letter Z. Aaron Challenger's in the lead on letter Z. Or no, letter Z. Brian Campbell's in the lead, sorry. Rebel Commando Tri-Logo. Going once, going twice, going thrice for 210. Letter Z. Walrus Man, Aaron Challenger. Uh-oh. The little guy gets his Walrus Man focus souped up. Going once, going twice, going thrice. He's got the outfit. He's got the army. And now he's got the mock. Congrats, Aaron. Tri-Logo Biker Scout 85 grade. No bids on that, so we're just going to skip on over it. We're going to call the High C poster for Massey Michael. Letter EI at $50. That High C poster, letter EI. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, Darth Vader going for $265 to Mr. Chad Bordner. Good deal on a Vader. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, first min on card for Luke. It's a good one. Good deal, too. Okay. Andrea's just catching up, so hold on just 1 second. I got a lag. Another look at Fett. Sure, buddy. He's a really nice Fett, super perfect in every way except for his rocket. His rocket is damaged. It's like been chewed on or cut or scratched or something. It's still there. It's just beat up a little. But his paint is just phenomenal. Look at that. All his paint's really nice, but his rocket is no bueno. Okay, and then, did you say you were ready, dear? Okay, next up, we're going to call that Stormtrooper with the tab. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Darren Oscavari, I don't know if you care or not, but I am sending some stuff off to grading, like that Black Stitch Jawa. If you want me to crack it out, cut out that tab, and send it for you, I will. That's your call. I can't guarantee it'll be a better grade, but I can guarantee that's the only thing I see wrong with it. But I am not a trained grader. So. Next up, letter P, Jan Tosh, AFA 85 for $285. That seems like a deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So. And if you do want to get it graded, Darren, then I can show it on... Yeah, all right, I'll do it. Do you want me to crack it out live? Then I can do a crack... How you crack out carded figures. Then I will... I'll do that, and then I can show everybody what the new grade was. Here, we'll crack it out live. Live and on TV. Stormtrooper surgery right here on Taco Tuesday. You want to make sure that it has enough space so you don't get any of the card when you're doing this. And you want to be very careful because it shoots off. You want to stay away from that bubble. But Darren, I think it's worth a shot, bro. Freaking look at that thing, bro. You know what I mean? And I'll cut that out with an X-Acto so it comes out as nice as it could possibly come out, but I don't know, man. I think it's a filthy grade. But I'll get that graded with mine. I can't guarantee you when it comes back, man. You know how long they take, but as soon as I get it back, I'll let you know. There's my pile of stuff to be graded right there, so I'll put it in with that. And I'll send it out, and I'll have Andrea charge you the whatever the heck they charge for it eventually. But don't worry about it. We're good. I know ya. There's old grade label. But that's how easy it is to crack those out. If anybody ever is thinking about cracking a graded figure. Super simple. All right, we're on to the loose. Okay, Lando Calrissian complete. $10 going to Massey Michael. Letter I going once, going twice, going thrice. Yeah, Darren, of course, dude. No problem. Easy peasy, man. I got stuff going anyway, so it doesn't matter if I add something. Plus, the good news there is, Darren, is it is Mike Havens of the Imperial Commissary that it'll be under my name, so. You know they'll hook me up. No, I'm just kidding. They don't hook me up. All right, next up, Week Weight Complete, $11. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Yeah, it's coming back. Guaranteed 95, Darren. Guaranteed. No, I'm just kidding. Next up, Rancor Keeper Complete, Massey Michael, $15. Good deal. Oh, just got a new bid on the Rancor Keeper, so we're going to move on to something else. Next up, Tebow Complete, $22. Massey Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. F23. So then that one's still live. And then the other one is not live then, right? So we're going to sell the... All right, Raincourt Keeper to Massey Michael. Is already sold because the time was running down anyhow. And then we're going to skip over the... Sorry, that's not lined up. There we go. And then we're going to skip over the Tebow because he just got a bid. We're going to go with Princess Leia comic, $5 for Mr. Benenhoff. Going once, twice, 3 times. Leia comic sold. That's letter E. And Boba Fett just got a new bid, so we're going to skip over him and go to Reeves for Mr. Atkins for $12. Going once, going twice, going thrice. And then Hoth Rebel Commander complete, going $14 to Mr. Benenhoff again. Going once, twice, 3 times. G16. Sorry, David. Did we screw that up or did it come out right? Yeah, that one was sold at 21, so I think it's fine. All right, and we're going to just go Miss Fairgate with the Hoth Rebel Soldier with backpack. $15 going once, twice, 3 times. Boba Fett with the chewed on rocket, but a really nice Boba. Going to Mr. Cummins. 50 bones, going once, twice, 3 times. Don't see a bid on G for 16. Andrea just scrolled back and looked. Maybe it didn't come through, man. Sorry about that. All right, and then Massey Michael on Tebow at $25, going once, twice, 3 times. I think Tebow is an unsung figure. I think he's worth more than he goes for. There it was. Which one was that, dear? Massey Michael, it was the Raincourt Keeper. I'm sorry, but he had it at $16. Yeah, but it's there, man. It's only fair. Massey Michael, it's your option real quick if you want to go $17 on the Raincourt Keeper. If not, I'm going to give it to David Benninghoff because we must have just missed that one, man. But Massey Michael, if you're still there, let me know. All right, Massey Michael went 17 on the raid course, so David Benninghoff, it is up to you if you would like to go 18, sir. Thanks, Massey Michael, for understanding. Sorry about that, man. Just missed one. Massey Michael's in the lead at $17. David Benninghoff, it's totally up to you if you want to go 18, brother. Scott, I can't let you be a new bidder. So I'm going to let that one go to Massey Michael for 18. Sorry, Scott, I can't bring in a new bidder. We're already done for the day. But I hope everybody did good. There we go. It's going to go to Massey Michael. And thank you very much, David Benninghoff. That is sweet. We are all IC family here. And as always, appreciate the understanding. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Oh, you went 22. 21, 22, 20. Okay. So he went 20. Matthew Michael went 22. David Benninghoff went 22. So David Benninghoff's in the lead at 22. Matthew Michael, if you'd like to go 23. Thank you. I love you. All right, cool. So David Benninghoff wins it at $21. Most action in the world on a raincore keeper. Who knew? Who wants any mocks? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out on Taco Tuesday. I sure do appreciate it. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're even going to have a better week after this. And I will see you next Taco Tuesday. Until then, remember, if you want to be a great member of the IC, 3 simple things to do. You've got to teach. You've got to learn. You've got to grow the hobby. Thank you so much for being part of this community. And thanks so much for being IC. Good night. Happy Taco Tuesday.